For the visiting San Antonio Spurs, at shooting guard, Jaylen Brown. At power forward, Dan Issel. At forward, Clyde Drexler. At guard, Chris Paul. At center, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The head coach of the visiting team, Greg Popovich. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At forward, at 7 feet. Number 23, Lauri Markkanen. At guard, at 6'6", number 1, Zion Williamson. At center, at 7'4", number 50. Ralph Sampson. At guard, at 6'6", number 2, at forward, at 6'10", number 39, Dwight Howard.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity. And we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Paul out there with Brown. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Drexler. And it's Issel in at the 4. Now here's Williamson. Sampson, the pass to Williamson. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. For the finish. Brown jams it in.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Williamson with it. Pass to Howard. Cunningham against Paul. It's stolen by Brown. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Paul against Williamson. Paul kicks to Brown. The 15-footer is shot by Paul. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside, Markkanen. Williamson finds Markkanen. Rocket 6. New York needs to get off a shot for 3. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Drexler scanning the floor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Spurs shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the first one at the line is good. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Markkanen a screen on Paul. Cunningham with it. Chris Paul covering. Cunningham outside. Williamson against Paul. And that one's good, Williamson.
Just so agile is Zion out there in those kind of plays, gutting through the defense and just finding lanes to rip through.
Now here's Paul. Brown outside. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Brown. Inside. Hook shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
You want one, so make some noise. Who wants a t-shirt? It's time for t-shirts. Who wants a t-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise.
Knicks trail by 6. Cunningham looking it over. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
And right now, Markkanen just daring the defense to come all the way out there to him.
Paul passes to Brown. Spurs passing it around. Here's Issel. Paul outside. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with Mike D'Antoni for just a minute. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Drexler drives in, and it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. Markkanen a screen on Paul. Takes it out to Markkanen, and that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Cunningham.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So it's the Spurs now. And here is Paul. Scoreless thus far. Here's Brown. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Howard with the screen on Paul. Down low. That's good from Howard, and the assist by Cunningham.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's Paul. Outside, Drexler. Pass to Whistle. To the inside. Fades. Misses off the left iron.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Markkanen sets the pick for Cunningham. The putback. Here's Howard. Takes it off the glass.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Paul passes to Drexler. Good. Nice job down low. 6 points for Clyde Drexler.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Markkanen a screen on Brown. To the paint. Drexler with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Drexler with nobody back.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
New York calls timeout.
Just 10. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show up your best move. Let's go. Everybody get down. Oh, let's see there. Let's see what you got.
Knicks trail by 5. Williamson looking it over. The kick out to Cunningham. Over Paul. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Here's Williamson following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Williamson finds Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Cunningham against Paul. Cunningham's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 5. Brown dishes to Paul. From the arc. Sampson pulls it in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Howard can't hit.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And Drexler has it in the corner. Spurs passing it around. And they double up Brown. And stolen by Howard. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Paul. Williamson, the pass to Markkanen. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
Spurs making a switch here. Chris Brickley taking in the Knicks here in the Big Apple. What a basketball guy he is. My goodness.
And through, guys head to Brickley's a lot. He's easily the most famous basketball trainer in the world.
San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Westfall. Back to Paul. Over Payton. They get it again. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Thompson outside. Howard setting the pick for Thompson. He's looking for Howard and finds him.
And Howard is a master at setting a hard screen and then rolling fast to the rim. For a guy his size, not many defenders are going to try to get in his way.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Payton, and stolen by Ilgauskas. And now the Knicks on the break. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And not a whole lot that he can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Bruce Bowen.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Thompson. Here's Bowen. McGuire covering. At the top of the key, Thompson jacks up a 3. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And it's good for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Thompson outside. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Thompson the bounce pass.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas. Using that reach to just hammer it down.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Payton. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Thompson. Still scoreless. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you almost have to climb a ladder to guard Ilgauskas.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Ilgauskas.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
Wallace is checked in for New York. And so he makes both from the line.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here is Aguirre. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Bowen. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Spurs leading by 3. Pass to Haywood. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Westphal. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Back to Payton. That's a pick by Ilgauskas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
A tricky play from Payton inside, taking his offense into the defense and making sure he got the whistle.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
So he gets them both. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the wing right side. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Aguirre. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Wallace with a screen for Thompson. And he drives in.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Chenier. Tipped away. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson slams it home.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs out in front. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Zion Williamson is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Wallace, and it's Sampson in at the 5 down low. Kicks it out to Drexler. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Knicks trail by 3. Now here's Cunningham inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Cade with a great job just surveying the defense that time. Finds the open man.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. Ralph Sampson at the line.
That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us. The Knicks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Drexler against Markkanen. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Williamson with it. Picked up by Brown. Offensive rebound. Sampson. He's on target from 8 feet out. Sampson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Yeah, almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent the putback. It's just not his size. It's his nose for the basketball alone with tremendous quickness.
Dwight Howard's checked in for the Knicks. Spurs also with the sub. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in. So it's the Spurs now. Paul outside. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Drexler. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Sampson. Loads it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Cunningham. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. 5 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively. making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries, taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force. An athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Howard with this screen on Paul. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Whistle. Brown outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 9 points.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Here's Cunningham. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Well, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Brown outside. With his first shot attempt. A shot by Issel, no good. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Cunningham against Paul. The shot. And again, Cunningham missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. That one goes in.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Clyde Drexler on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Clyde Drexler at the line. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Drexler. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Knicks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
Young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Chalk up 2 there. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Ball against Cunningham. Outside, Markkanen. Down low. Williamson double team. Howard at the elbow. Drexler with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Issel gets the bucket.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Markkanen a screen on Brown. Here's Williamson. Up and in on the way. Williamson's got 9.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Outside, Drexler. Got a piece of it. Now, Williamson. 9 points in the game so far. Markkanen sets the pick for Cunningham. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Timeout, New York. Let's go, Knicks fans. Time to get loud for your Knicks record and crew. For your next breaker dance crew.
Now here's Howard, guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. Issel grabs the board. Issel's got his 6th rebound on the night. Paul with the ball. No scoring in this one. Here's Brown. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And not the easiest shot on the floor. And Brown sticking with that one, showing his confidence.
Williamson with the screen for Cunningham. And again, it's the Knicks missing. San Antonio leading by 4. Brown finds Paul. Trying to find Drexler. He's got it now.
Knicks foul. Ralph Sampson. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The Spurs have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. Haywood's checked in for the Spurs. He hits the second from the line. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Thompson. Here's Bowen. Drexler defending. Ilgauskas against Abdul-Jabbar. Thompson outside. And the 3 off target. Spurs leading by 5. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Spurs working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Drexler. Pass to Brown. Boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA 2nd team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And the first one drops.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
And Brown drops them both. And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 7. Pass to Bowen. Back to Howard. Payton up top. Over Paul. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Howard.
Well, Payton likes to work up close and pursue with the basket, but boy, he can stretch it out when he needs to.
Brown with a screen on Payton. It's Brown on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Asar Thompson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Spurs have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Lobbed up there for Thompson. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Gugliotta. Still without a basket. Brown outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Ilgauskas. Here's Bowen. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Bowen's got his first bucket in this one.
And Bowen is selective when it comes to shooting, but they're showing some assertiveness inside.
And stolen by Thompson. And taken away by Paul. Gugliotta passes to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Asar Thompson.
Gotta stay down on that pump fake because Brown will go right into the contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Thompson. To the inside. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Wire, Phil Chenier, Paul Westphal.
On defense, the Spurs. Pass to Bowen. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. San Antonio with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Payton. And it's Westphal missing. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Thompson dishes to Payton. Back to Thompson. Howard finds Thompson. Off target with his 3. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Chenier. Pass to Haywood. Now here is Aguirre. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Westphal. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Westfall's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Howard. Ilgauskas a screen on Haywood. Out to Payton. It's up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Payton's got 7.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Now, here is Aguirre. Stolen by Thompson. There's the drive.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
With 1 on the clock, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
New York trailing. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Jaylen Brown out there with Paul. Then there's Drexler, and it's Issel in at the 4. And the Knicks good for 2.
So impressive with the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, D.A., as always.
Well, the defense coming at Zion shot hard right there, but he's smart, and he plays into it, getting the personal.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Brown outside. Drexler inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. And here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Pass to Howard. Now Markkanen over Drexler. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 1 on the basket for Markkanen.
You don't see Markkanen operate too much from that area on the floor, but he's smart enough not to pass up that open shot.
Brown inside the line, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Brown's got 17 now. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now, here's Cunningham. Outside, Markkanen. Howard setting the pick for Markkanen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And just an amazing shot fake there from Howard, effectively bringing the defender off the ground and just going right into the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Howard.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. San Antonio leading. Here's Drexler, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Cunningham outside for the lead. Hands it from downtown. He's got 9.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the 3-point line.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's time for basket. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Oh, that's nice. You're over me. Let's see the best move.
Here's Paul. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Whistle. It's Brown on the wing. Here's the lob to the hoop. Williamson, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Markkanen. Drexler with the block. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Brown deciding where to go with it. Cunningham against Paul. Shot clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Well, so much deceptiveness about Chris Paul's game that he doesn't know how to guard him right now in the pick and roll.
Pass to Sampson. It's Howard, top of the key. Williamson with it. Cunningham on the wing. Defended by Paul. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 1. Pass to Whistle. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Knicks trail by 3. Williamson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through. And he'll be at the free throw line.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Spurs?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
So neither attempt will fall that time frame. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Paul. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in.
Shot selection from Chris Paul on point there. An efficient shooter off the dribble.
To the paint. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Drexler inside. Markkanen on him. And that one's good by Drexler.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Markkanen a screen on Paul. To the middle. Off the run. And Markkanen throws it down.
Markkanen's job is to make himself available in the pick and roll. That's a nice cut after setting the screen.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Abdul-Jabbar at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Ilgauskas is checked in for Markkanen. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Knicks trail by 7. Now, here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham dropping in the jumper.
Brown outside. Pass to Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap in ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for New York. 7-point differential. Howard with this screen on Paul. Inside. Here's Sampson. Defended by Abdul-Jabbar.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Brown. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Williamson. Intercepted. Ilgauskas against Drexler. Pass to Sampson. Now Cunningham. It's not going to go for him. Brown finds Paul. Now Drexler. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night. Knicks trail by 9. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Now Payton. He's got 7. Down low. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Thompson.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Payton to the inside, and Kareem throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And you really have to toe that line with the physicality just to prevent Howard from the end one.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
At the line, 1 shot.
Free throw good, Howard. San Antonio leading by 6. Outside, Aguirre. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And the shot goes in from Aguirre. Aguirre's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The Spurs shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Thompson. Here's Aguirre. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Haywood. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. He's covered by Thompson. Kept alive. Out to the right wing. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Payton. Drives to the hoop. Here's Chenier. And it's sent back by Wallace. And they'll keep possession. Good on the bucket. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer off the mark. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Chenier. To the paint, here's Haywood. It's rebounded by New York. Wallace up on top. Poke loose. Haywood against Ilgauskas. Haywood, no good. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Thompson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists in the game.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys.
Now on the court is your fight squad. Get loud and let him hear it. These shirts are incoming fans. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way.
The Knicks taking a switch here. Owens checked in. Spurs leading by 9. Pass to Chenier. Down low. Wallace against Abdul-Jabbar. 5 on the clock. Abdul-Jabbar the screen.
2 minutes.
Here's Chenier. San Antonio again missing. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Spurs leading by 8. Haywood with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Westphal. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Westphal missing. Knicks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Bowen the pass to Howard. Outside, Payton. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Chenier. Driving in, and it's sent back by Wallace. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Howard, good.
And the strength of Howard is tremendous, which makes him hard to stop when he catches it that low.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Well, they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Howard finds Wallace. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. To the middle. Here's Gugliotta. Count it, good. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guy at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into score.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll return shortly. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs leading by 10. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Markkanen is out there with Howard. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Sampson in at the center. Now here's Williamson. Following the shot by Kareem. Pass to Howard. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Howard's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Knicks. And here's Drexler. Issel passes to Drexler. Ball looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Cunningham outside. Back to Williamson. And it's Drexler with the rebound. And it's Drexler with the ball for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11 points. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Drexler. And they recover it. Markkanen with the block.
And Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
Clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Brown. Sinks the triple. Brown's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now here's Williamson. Cunningham outside. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Spurs leading by 8.
Spurs lead 87-79.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Ball against Cunningham. Left side, Brown. Over Williamson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
And taken away by Paul. And they're pushing it up. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Cunningham inside. He's against Drexler.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Spurs leading by 13. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Drexler. Abdul-Jabbar in the corner. And he stays with it.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
It's stolen by Brown. Pushing it up. Paul, no one around him. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Spurs lead by 16. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Williamson is screen on Paul. Cunningham kicks to Markkanen. And the Knicks miss again. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Brown the pass to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. Brown, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for New York. They trail by 16. Inside, here's Sampson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How many times are we going to hear Zion's passing is underrated? Add this one to the list.
Second team foul. Ralph Sampson at the line. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Drexler.
Chris Paul.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Markkanen. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Just a lights-out shooter. Focus from Lowry is great.
Lowry Markkanen. Dwight Howard at the line. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Howard. The Spurs have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Brown, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
It's tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Knicks trail by 13. Williamson, the pass to Cunningham. To the inside. Here's Howard. Another shot. He lays it in. Howard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And even with defenders looming, Howard has the edge there inside.
Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Cunningham on the wing. Defended by Paul. From 11 feet away, here's Sampson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Spurs leading by 11. The drive by Paul. The quick crossover, what a move.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and one.
Chris Paul. One shot.
One shot.
New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Williamson with this screen for Cunningham. Off target from outside. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Down low. Covered by Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. There's a good screen. And it's Brown missing. Knicks trail by 14. Now here's Cunningham. Howard with this screen on Paul. Cunningham passes to Howard. Ball against Cunningham. From downtown. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now Brown. Ball finds Brown. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points in the quarter.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Harkin in a screen on Paul. Knocked away. Paul with the steal. Brown the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Count the basket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 18 points just in the second half.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Markkanen. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
And there's that athleticism we talk about with Zion. What a dunk.
And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 16-point lead. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Get up, man. Get ready for fun, man. It's your Knicks Breaker Dance Crew.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hayward's checked in.
For your Knicks Breaker Dance Crew. Show them some love.
Abdul-Jabbar outside.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Sampson.
Balls is checked in for the Knicks.
Third team foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. So it's the Knicks now. 17-point game. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Paul. Pass to Markkanen. Cunningham kicks to Markkanen. And here is Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cunningham. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's some retro action from Cade Cunningham, the mid-range J.
Paul passes to Drexler.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Knicks trail by 15. Cunningham with it. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Here's Wallace. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
You just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Brown. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists tonight. New York has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Now Brown, after Lowry Markkanen misses from long range. Here's Williamson. Pass to Cunningham. Kicks it out to Williamson. Markkanen a screen on Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Paul against Williamson. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. You know, keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It'll be fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.